Hold on. Let me fix my hair. I gotta look presentable.
Alright, hey y'all. What's up? So welcome back to my channel. Look who's here.
Hey y'all.
I got bras in Atlanta, period. So we're back. So we have a really nice video for you all today. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Okay, leave me a comment. And if you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications.
Like she said in the other video, don't be texting her and stuff like that. Like, oh my gosh, I saw this video.
Yeah.
Comment.
That's what the comment section is for. Yeah. So as you can see from the title of this video, today we're going to be discussing the kind of people to stay away from in college. We both know the subject very well. We're both degreed now, so I think we have the proper credentials to speak on this.
I think we do. Especially after everything.
Right. So let's get started. So basically we're gonna be talking like describing the kinds of people to stay away from.
Dang, like this is right in my glasses. I need to like.
You wanna take them off?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so the first kind of friend that you definitely want to stay away from, or the kind of person that you want to stay away from, is the one who befriends people to get close to guys, basically, or to get intel on guys. Like, it's like you never want to ever be that person, and you never want to be friends with a person who's going to get close to you just to like get intel like on a dude.
Because they're not really your friend. They're not really trying to be close to you to get to know you.
Yeah. If they're a new friend and they start asking you about personal relationships and stuff like that, that's a red flag. Like, new friends, they don't talk about those kind of things, like who you're messing with, who you're dating. So you definitely want to be careful with that. It doesn't have to be beef, just you don't want to be friends with somebody like that because you don't know like their intentions, and usually their intentions are negative. You know, that's the kind of mess that you don't want to have to deal with. So
the next friend that you don't want to get close to is the type of person to talk about you, and then when you confront them, they lie. I think we all know people like that in our lives, where you guys think you're close, that's your friend, but you're always hearing that they're talking about you, or you've caught them talking about you. And when you go to them like, hey, what's the issue, and resolve the issue with them or the problem that they obviously have, they always act like there's no problem, there's no issue, but they continue to talk about you. That's not the kind of friend that you want in your life, because they're not going to really be there for you, and they're not going to be honest with you. True. And they're not honest with themselves. True.
I feel like friends, like if there's a problem, you all should be able to discuss it like adults. Like, it doesn't have to be a big thing, so there's no reason for you to lie. If you messed up, you messed up, like, and just admit that. So watch out definitely for that. And when people are showing you who they are, like, recognize it right away.
Believe them.
Yeah, believe them. So the next person kind of connects to that is you definitely don't want to be cool with somebody who talks about their own friends like in front of you.
Dogs their friends.
Like, you don't know this person from a can of paint, but they're telling you all about this person, how they don't have no job, or how their boyfriend or girlfriend drama, or like
they can't dress.
Like, you don't want to be friends with, because like, first of all, if they're doing that to somebody that they kick it with 24/7, imagine the kind of stuff that they're saying about you. People do this intentionally and unintentionally. Either way, we don't want to be friends.
And if you're that type of person, stop it. Just stop it. If that's your friend, don't embarrass them around people that don't know them.
And that connects to what we said before, because it's like, if you have an issue with somebody or you want to help your friend, then help your friend, but you don't have to dog them out to everybody.
Yeah, especially people that don't know them. That's the worst part.
I'll just speak for me. Like, now my impression of that person is negative, and I don't even know them. Like,
or it's like skewed, even if it's not negative. Yeah. Like, now I'm like, ooh, like,
should I talk to this person? Then like, I don't like, you don't want that. Yeah, don't do that.
The next person that you don't really want to be friends with is the person who plays shy and plays nice. Like, don't fall for that. There's always the person who's gonna pretend to be your friend in your face, which just connects to everything else that we're gonna talk about. They're gonna pretend to be your friend in like front of everybody else, but behind your back is talking about you in the group message. Are they talking about you right when you're there, making little sly comments, but in your face they're playing nice. They act like they like you in front of the group. When you're there, it's like, oh yeah, like she can come around, we can be friends, but behind your back it's, I don't like her.
I say, as far as us, it's like, women, trust your gut. We like,
intuition is key.
Yes, intuition is key. I know for me, I love to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'd be like, oh, I'm just assuming. Oh, I'm just, no, whatever it looks like is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So if it looks like they're talking about you, if you see them whispering as soon as you come around, everybody quiet, you know that feeling. You know that feeling. It's not your anxiety. It's not no voice in your head.
I can really relate to that. Yeah. Because I had friends all through college who I really tried to like get along with, and throughout all we had our differences and we were cool. If we're being honest, at the end of the day, they did not like me because they were always talking about me in the group chat.
It's also like people's tone of voice. You know how your friends are talking to you. You know, when I talk to Cadell, like even when I'm happy, I'm very aggressive. My hands are always moving, this and that. If I was like, hey, like, you can tell when it's being fake.
Like, I know a lot of people might be watching this and coming into college. I know I smell good, girl. I know I smell good. These people who look like they're having so much fun, they're not. They're talking about each other. That's their only in common thing.
Right, next type of person that you definitely want to stay away from is the person who comes out of nowhere and just wants to be friends with everybody. You may think, what's wrong with that? They want to be friends. No. There's a certain level to friendship. We don't wake up one day, go and meet somebody, and suddenly we're best friends. Like suddenly we asking you to go out to eat with me. Suddenly we asking to go out to get our nails done. Like we just met an hour ago. That's no. There's something going on with that, and it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy because it's just like there's levels to friendship. We have to build friendship. You're an adult. You're not in kindergarten. You don't meet your best friend on the first day of school. Like you have to build a friendship. You have to build trust. Being friends right away is not a thing. I think a lot of freshmen run into that problem, trying to be like best friends with their roommates when you don't even know them. You've been talking through text or through Facebook and you don't really know them, and we're just like automatically best friends. It's like no. Yeah, get to know them, and I promise you'll see the tap behavior.
Yeah, there's a possibility that you and like that person could become close. You want to get to know somebody before you even tell them about yourself or you become really close with them.
Yeah, I think other people live by that in the sense of when they want to get close to somebody, they start befriending like the circles around them to try to like dig information or try to like be seen all the time. That's what I was thinking of. They want to be seen by their enemies and stuff. The attention is what they're trying to pull from that. So yeah, they like to keep their enemies really like close to them.
Okay, so for the next person or people that you are not really trying to become friends with, that you might accidentally become friends with, especially in college, I'm gonna give you this example. Especially your freshman year, your first year, you're gonna meet a lot of people who are older than you, upperclassmen. Beware, because people are gonna give you advice. A lot of upperclassmen become friends with lowerclassmen to start problems and then watch it like burn up and enjoy themselves. Free entertainment, as they call it. Some people like that.
I wish I could say this was lies, but it's not, guys. This is a real thing.
This is like, this happened to me. Some people are bored, they're not doing their homework, and that's why they're not doing good at school. Instead, they're worrying about somebody else, a freshman who doesn't even know what's going on, trying to start problems. If you were worried about your schoolwork, you wouldn't be doing this.
They'll definitely take advantage of the fact that, you know, you're new, you don't know the ropes yet. You're naive. You're trying to fit in. You're trying to be an adult. So they'll really like take advantage of that, and they'll know that they're trusted because they're older, they're more experienced, and they'll try to tell you things that's all BS. So my biggest advice coming from what she's saying is learn things for yourself. Like
I've literally had like upperclassmen tell me that they did this. So like this is not something that's just like made up out of the blue.
Yeah, basically what we're saying in literal sense is there are groups of people who will stir the pot for either you and your friends or for you and other people, make drama so they can sit back and watch it all fall down and have and not really be in it, so they can like see it from afar but not have their name and their What are some signs to look out for that?
Let's say that you meet like an upperclassman and they're always like following you and your friends around out of nowhere. Like it became not a mentorship, but more of
if you meet seniors and juniors, I mean sophomores, seniors, and they don't have no friends, don't be
away. They don't have friends for a reason. This is why they're following the younger kids.
Yeah, that's
they don't
the
have
sign.
And sometimes they might have been the person who has done wrong, but still watch out because you never know.
But they might turn into that person who
because victims sometimes like to become predators.
Exactly. Basically, that's what happens.
I don't know.
Also, be warned if like you're constantly noticing that somebody's always coming back to you, telling you stuff you shouldn't know, or telling you something that somebody else
said about. Never telling you what they said.
Yeah, like telling
you they support you.
You know, so and so said this about you, or so and so
did they shut it down? Just be like, don't come back to me with this information.
That's across the board. No friend should be coming to you telling you what somebody said about you. Cause friend, what did you say?
That's another friend. Right. A friend who doesn't shut it down.
Doesn't shut it down.
They never shut it down.
All right, so the next person that you definitely want to keep away from is the follower, because one, you could end up being a follower too, and you don't want to be a follower, guys. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Usually the follower is somebody that's probably been done dirty by some of their other friends, which, you know, we can have sympathy and respect for, but if you're noticing that they're constantly going back to the same type of like abuse, like you don't want to be surrounded with that kind of person, because when it comes down time for you to be targeted, the follower is gonna hop on the train and start.
Yeah, they're not gonna
you.
support you. Even if you were the one that was nice to them and told people to stop talking about them, at the end of the day, they're still gonna support the abusive behavior because they're in a abusive relationship.
They're a follower. They follow the pack. If the pack is one way, that's where they're gonna go.
They don't have a mind of their own. It's very empty up there.
Can't think for themselves.
That's how we say. I hate you. The next person that you want to stay away from is the fake neutral person. Now, I can say I've been neutral in a lot of friendships because you learn that sometimes your friends don't mesh. Some friends are gonna get in between you and your other friends and talk to Alex about you and then go talk to the other person about you, and then when they're talking together,
you're like, oh no, I don't know what's going on.
They are taking sides behind both of your backs and they're helping to stir up more drama. Like there's not enough drama that already is.
If you're like heavily involved, you know, you're gonna make friends in different circles. Like you're gonna make friends of all different majors.
So it's hard to be neutral.
Yeah,
we understand.
It is.
Hard.
Yeah, it is. But I would just say, yeah, like she said, mixing sometimes is not like the best.
Yeah, not everyone can mix.
Yeah.
Mature people can mix.
Definitely be cautious of the person who's neutral but is also running around in each circle. Alright, this next person. So we all know somebody who just loves to speak on everything, right?
With no background information, no research.
And they seem to never suffer the consequences from it. Guys, stay away from that person. Like, you notice that they always have something to say, but yet they're never in drama. Like, their name is never brought up.
Yeah.
Stay away from that person. Matter of fact, if you're bold enough, speak on that person. Put their name in it, because if they're running their mouth, doing all these things,
don't let them get away with it. Because they're gonna continue.
Don't let them get away with it. Either you can stay away from that person or check that person if you have the time that day. You don't want to be friends with that kind of person because they'll throw you under the bus to keep themselves. They're so angry. They're so angry. Their biggest fear is being in that kind of drama, so they'll throw your name under the bus to save themselves. Or they'll throw anybody's name under the bus to save themselves. But they just want to know. They're nosy. They want to know the information. I mean, we're all kind of nosy in a way. I like to know the tea.
Yeah.
I like to get the tea sometimes too. But you know, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. If I don't know these people, I don't know the situation, I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
And usually the person is big on arguing. They like to argue and they're loud and wrong.
Yes.
That's the key. They're very loud and wrong. And sometimes you just gotta give up on that person. Just stay away from them because you don't want to argue with a fool, because when people are walking by, they don't know which one of you
Exactly.
can't decipher it. So the next one is the person who is uninvolved in the situation but always likes to involve themselves. So there will be drama or like people will have arguments, and for some reason they're always saying that they're not involved in everything, but then eventually out of nowhere they just involve themselves. They want to be part of it. People who will just, like, if me and Alex are having a situation and I'm talking only about Alex, and the person would jump in and they want to be part of the situation now too. It has nothing to do with them. Those people at this point are just tapped, as in they don't have nothing else to do with themselves, and they just want to be with the crowd, following something that has nothing to do with them. And usually the head of these situations, these weird tap organizations, the heads, they encourage other people, the followers, to go and put themselves in the drama, but they won't say anything. So if you attack the head, they'll send a little follower, and the follower has nothing to do with it, and the head gets to stay safe and be out of the issue.
You know, being angry and upset, it's such a heavy, like, it's an emotion that weighs on your energy. So you know that for yourself. So it's like, why would you want to be friends with somebody who, like, makes himself upset for no reason? Like, I don't want to be upset for no reason. Like, that person might be crazy. Matter of fact, yeah, stay away from them, because that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy to want to put, like, to weigh yourself down that way, to make yourself mad or something that has nothing.
Y'all should start drinking bottled water, because I swear it's in the tap water. That's what I heard. If you're in Houston, shout out to you.
It's
stuff
weird.
That has nothing to do with them.
It's weird. It's weird behavior.
We can only hope that they get the help they need.
So this last one is definitely something that me and Kadel both have experience with. It's basically the person who just never has your, like, the friend who never has, the person who never has your back, but I guess when you're meeting them, the person who you notice never has anybody's back. So it's like, if they don't stand up for their friends, they're not gonna stand up for you. They probably won't even stand up for themselves. Stay away from basically somebody with no backbone. No, because college can be lonely and it can be hard sometimes, and you want to have people there who are gonna ride for you.
Yeah,
like,
people who are gonna have your back. Yeah, even if you don't always get along with them, just to have somebody who's honest. And one thing to be in college or in life is just to be honest, and everything will go smoothly. Sometimes honesty does hurt. Sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes people get into problems. They don't like confrontation. That's all understandable.
That's fine.
But you need to be honest. Because one thing I can say is throughout all these like friendships I went through and situations, I was always honest. Don't lie to yourself, people.
I ain't never lied.
You didn't lie. I didn't lie.
Never lied. That's one thing I can surely say. Like maybe what I said upset you in some kind of way.
Maybe it hurt your feelings.
I didn't lie.
But sis didn't lie.
But however, if your behavior was not up to par for me to speak nicely about you, that's not my fault.
Self-reflection
is key. It's key.
Because honestly, we're not getting this video saying, oh, we're perfect friends, like da-da-da. We've had our problems, especially with each other. So you just have to work through them and be honest with your friends. That's the whole key to all of this. Like, I feel like everyone has gone through these type of friendship or has been this kind of friend. We've all been too much in the tea, or maybe one time we picked a side and we weren't supposed to pick a side. We've all done that. I've done that. Alex has done that. So don't go in the comments like, oh, da-da-da-da. Like, no.
They didn't hear you though. I just want you to know that you're saying all this.
Let me say it again, because I know reading comprehension is key and critical analysis. Thank you. Critical analysis is key. Reading comprehension is key. And I feel like sometimes when I read the comments, I know y'all didn't read or listen. And that's something that you guys can really work on. Some of y'all. Shout out to the people supporting and listening to the honesty. But reading comprehension is key, and really understanding yourself is key. I feel like just be honest with your friends, be honest with yourself. So it's like if you and your friends sit down like, hey, like what are some things I need to work out as a friend? They will tell you like, hey, sometimes I feel like you're too mean. Sometimes I feel like you're always talking about me to our other friend. I don't like that. Work that out with your friends. Don't worry about somebody else. Some of us have been these people. So just be honest.
So, you know, people can talk crap about you all the time, but one thing you have to understand for yourself is if it's a lie or if it's not a lie. You know what I'm saying? If somebody describes you as being a bad friend, only thing that can make them lying is if you're not actually a bad friend. So if you're actually being a bad friend, they're not coming for you, they're not coming at you, they're not even
happy they're telling you.
Yes, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, be pressed about your behavior first, guys. Understand, what am I doing in this situation?
We can all, me and Alex, Alex and I, and you guys, we can all work on being better friends.
We gotta assess the
especially
situation
in situations. Yes, there's times where you might be the victim, but what did you also do in the situation that could have made it not right?
Because as soon as you own up to your part, everything's off you.
Everything's good with you. Now it's your turn to come at them.
Yes, exactly.
And if you can apologize for what you did and be the bigger person, just do it. Just be like, hey, I know that I messed up on this part, but you gotta also, you tell that person, like, you also gotta take accountability for what you said to me or what you did to me. And I know for some people, like, sometimes you can't get to that step with certain people because like the friendship's not worth it. And that's another thing.
Yes.
The friendship has to be worth it. I feel like that's the only way that things get like settled.
All right, guys, so that's the end of this video. We really hope you enjoyed it. We really hope you took something from it, hopefully. And yeah.
Oh, I want you guys to comment below what kind of friend you are, or what things that you think you can work on as a friend.
Yeah,
seems like a good
if you
thing.
Let me know if you've had any experience with the type of people.
Tell us a story or something.
Tell me a story.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Know. We can have a conversation. I love responding to you guys. All right, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see you in our next video.